Good morning everyone, Val here, and this morning's breakfast is a 3-egg omelet with cheese, my grapefruit, and my fiber drink to go with my vitamins this morning. I am going back to regular eating today. Yesterday we had a long day at church. We did our Bible study class in the morning at church, and then we did our church. And then we did a missions meeting. It's our first meeting about our missions trip to Colombia. They were going to do a Peru trip this summer, but have decided not to do that. Instead, they're going to do the Colombia trip in the end of October. So I think I'm going to go to that. I think I'm going to go on that with the church group. Steve will not be going. He has opted not to go, not to use his vacation time to do that. But I'm retired, and that's one of the things I retired for, is so that I could go on more missions trips. That was one thing in my head that I really wanted to do before I got too old to do it, is to experience some of these other countries that need help, that you know, people just are in need. So any way that I can go to help. This trip is a medical trip. I don't have any medical background at all. So, but I am going because they will be passing out eyeglasses, and they need people to like organize the lines. We're going to be in a girls' home where they have young babies, so we can help them with baby care, and we can also teach them a craft. So I can bring some sewing with me, or I guess they'll have the stuff there to teach sewing techniques, or knitting, or crocheting, or whatever, cooking. They said some people in the past have done beadwork with the ladies. Just anything that we think would be beneficial to them. So I'm putting on my thinking cap for that one. We're also collecting little items to take for the children. They said we will probably see about 300 children. So we're going to bring some baby items for that. Or not just baby items, but for some adult items, children's items, I'm sorry. Children's items like pencils and crayons and coloring books and whatnot. So we'll see if we can have room to squeeze any of that stuff in. So I think that they're planning on being in like 3 different locations. I can give you more on that. I took a lot of notes. She gave us notes on paper, so that will have to be like a separate video. I have not been there before. I have not experienced this before, but the people in the church have. So they are very familiar with it. It'll be new for me. I might try to see if one of my sisters wants to go with me, just for a better comfort zone for me. It's out of my comfort zone to go to a foreign country without somebody that I really know. And I'm new to this church. I have seen some of these ladies before, but I don't know them, which doesn't mean I'm not going to go, because you know, you don't get to know somebody until you spend time with them. But I'd like a little more comfort zone with that, so I will see if one of my sisters wants to go. If not, I'm still going. I'm not gonna not go. So I have been good about journaling all week long in my journal. Very happy that I've got a good start for this. Today's quote in the journal is, "You do not find the happy life, you make it." And that's by Thomas S. Monson. So you do not find the happy life, you make it. I totally agree. It's up here. It doesn't matter if you have $1, $100, $1,000. It isn't about the money. It isn't about where you live. It isn't about what you have. It's about what's in your heart, what's in your mind. So if you can train your mind that what you have is sufficient and what you do is sufficient, and just keep trying and letting God lead you to other things, and taking your blessings, you'll be happy. Don't overthink life. Just have faith in the Lord and go with it. And I like that quote. And I know I didn't do quotes over the weekend. I had an extremely busy weekend. Anyway, that was my Sunday was the church. And then when I came home, I got ready for my live stream. I did the live stream because I'm recording this on Monday. I'm not sure what day you'll see it, but I'm recording this on Monday. So when I got home from church, I had my live stream scheduled for 3 o'clock. It was the authors from the books. Oh my gosh, I love this live stream. I so enjoyed listening to the authors, and I'm going to go back and watch it over again because I was trying to watch the authors while I was, or listen to the authors while I was watching the chat, writing down people coming into the chat to give them a chance to win the giveaway. The giveaway was the books. We gave away a couple of books from each of the authors and the Super Clean. So I was trying to keep track of all that. So I may have missed some of what some of the authors said. So I do want to go back and rewatch that over. All of the books, I've read all of the books. All of the books are amazing books. And I say congratulations to all who have won them. If you have won one of the books or the Super Clean and haven't emailed me your mailing address yet, please do that so I can get that the books out to you, and I can get your address over to Super Clean so that they can send you your product for the winners in there. And congratulations to all of the winners again. So super excited about that. And it worked out so well, this the interview with the 3 authors and the awesome, input that they had on their books and how they became an author and, what inspirations they got and all of that stuff. But it turned out so well that I may do this again. So I'm going to keep my thinking cap on and see where this brings me about doing some more live stream interview type shows, podcasts, whatever you want to call them, because it was super fun. There was a lot of participation. A lot of people entered the giveaway, and it was just a good time. So thank you all for coming. If you did not see it, go back and see it. The links to all of the authors' books are in the description box of the video from the live stream. Go back and check that out. And if you didn't win and want to get a book, please, it's all on Amazon. All the books are on Amazon. Go and check them out. Buy them all. They're all good. What else is going on? I'm going to get out into my garden this morning. Saturday, we went to visit my daughter and my grandson and brought them boxes for moving and took them out to lunch. Zane and my daughter took them out to lunch. And then we went up to see the new grandbaby and Adeline and Dean, and gave Dean his birthday presents. We do have pictures. I put those on Monday's video, which I haven't edited yet, but it will be on the video on Monday. And then came home. We were on the road for like 5 hours because it was 2 hours to my daughter's house and then an hour and 15 minutes or so to Meredith's house, and then an hour and a half back home, like an hour and a half or so, hour and 45 minutes back home. So we were on the road over 5 hours on Saturday. It was a long day. Anyway, this morning I'm going to head out to the garden and do some weeding. I'm going to make some relish because I have cucumbers. So I have enough to do another batch of relish. So I'm going to do another batch of relish, and then I got to edit a video. So I have a bunch of stuff to get done this morning. I'm not going to leave the house. I have nowhere to go, so yay. I'm going to stay home. Let me eat my breakfast before it gets too cold. I'm not going to take you guys out to the garden because you've seen the garden. Not much new going on out there, so not really much to report. But I do see that the rain we've had the last couple of days has really helped it out. It's really, made the plants look a lot healthier. And I water every day, but it's in the 90s, you know, high 90s and stuff, and it's going to be in the high 90s for the next couple days. So after I weed today, I might hit it with some more water and then go back out tonight and water it again, because it's very wilty by the time nightfall comes. So let me get going. Let me get out in my garden before it gets too hot, and then we'll come in and get some stuff done around the house. Catch you in a little bit. Gardening's coming along good. I got probably another hour or so of weeding. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to put it off till like Wednesday or Friday. But I did pick 2 more cucumbers out of the garden. So these are all the cucumbers that I have for my relish. I'm going to make another batch of relish today. So I got quite a few cucumbers here. There you go. So far good, and we still have more cucumbers on the vine out there. So we're doing really great in the cucumbers. I chopped up my cucumbers, and they've been soaking in salt for an hour and a half or so. So now I'm getting them ready to be processed. They're boiling in the vinegar for 10 minutes. Got my lids ready. Got my jars ready. I'm gonna start canning and see how much I get out of all of those cucumbers that I had. Okay, I got 4.5 pints of relish out of the cucumbers. This one I'll just put in the refrigerator because I didn't process it. I just put a lid on it. I'm just gonna let it cool. I'm gonna stick it in the refrigerator. We'll eat that one up first. These, I've heard 2 of them pop. It looks like they're all sealed. I'm gonna leave them out, let them cool off, and that's pretty good. So I'm happy with that. That for this year we've got 8 pints plus a little bit on the side, like the half a pint, and had a little bit left the last time too. But 8 pints so far on our sweet relish. We were totally out of sweet relish, so I wanted to make sure we get enough to make it through the next year. I may do 1 more batch if we get enough cucumbers in. There's still some out on the vine that are smaller. I'm sure there's still some buds too, so I'm sure we'll do fine. I'm going to run out and get the mail. Steve is working late again this week, so I'm waiting for him to call. I'll probably I put out some turkey kielbasa, and I'm probably going to cook that with some rice and a vegetable, maybe a mixed vegetable. And that'll be our dinner for tonight. Once he gives me a call, I'll get the rice started. But that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go out and water the garden. I did get a lot of it weeded today. I think 1 more day to go. Maybe another hour in the garden. It should be finished. But as far as the weeding goes, but it's looking pretty good. So I am happy with that. It's been a long day. I'm going to take a little break until Steve calls, go out and get my mail. I will catch up with y'all tomorrow. So give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Make sure you leave me a comment below. And remember, it's all about the adventure. See you tomorrow. Bye now.